Hello family, greetings and welcome to my channel. It's your brother Prince Ayuko, streaming live from Tamale, Northern Ghana, the Dagbon Kingdom to be precise. How are you all doing? How is your weekends? And how is your weekends going? How is your day? And how is everyone doing? How is all our family and friends at your end doing? GP, greetings. How are you doing? In tonight's video, GP, I'm doing good, and thank you so much. In tonight's video, I'm gonna talk about how we can live without problems. How we can live without problems. And it takes a lot of process to live without problems. But first of all, we have to know the people that we're living with, as well as know why we are living with them, and also understand the reason why we are living with them. My brother, the blind guy, his wife, their family, greetings to you and your family, as well as our family at your end. I wish you a very happy birthday. I pray that the Almighty God and our ancestors will grant you and us the best of his gifts, good health, long life, prosperity, abundance of wisdom, abundance of wealth, and I wish you all what you wish for yourself. Happy birthday to you, my brother. Enjoy your birthday and celebrate. Isaac Rain, greetings. Johnny Watson's, greetings. Mr. Phillips, greetings. Africa, the Gathering Place, greetings. So tonight is another day of taking you through with a little bit of class with regards to how we have to live or how we can live without problems. And when I talk about how we can live without problems, it's like something that is a collective responsibility. It is something that is a collective responsibility with regards to our respect for each other, our love for each other, our understanding for each other, and then the peace that we enjoy together. All of these that I've mentioned, and then how we develop our relationships with each other. All of this is what I'm talking about. So first of all, to live with each other without problems is something that is sometimes easy and something that is sometimes difficult. Because no matter how the situation, as long as you maintain peace and order and want peace to prevail at all points and at all times, it is very important for us to know how to live with each other without problems. But before I continue with this conversation, I want to send my warmest greetings to Elder Yahya from the Happy Companion family. And I also want to send my warmest greetings to the Global Green Book. She's a sister. I want to send my warmest greetings to my brother, the Happy Companion. If you can remember, I did a video about him. I think that was last week. And I am a kind of person when I do something, I have to sit and think and think and think about it again. And I don't let it go just like that. So the best thing to do is to analyze what you did, think about what you did, figure out what you can do to, make life easier for each and everyone to live without problem. So as a matter of fact, there was a small, a very small misunderstanding between me and the brother, which is now a past because we have fixed it. As men, Sister Sandra, greetings to you and welcome to the channel. And, greetings once again and welcome to the big royal family. So, as men, we don't hold things for so long. Men don't live like that. As men, we don't hold things for so long. We have to make sure that we live a life whereby our next generations will see how we are living. That is our children. When our children is able to see the life that we live, that is, when they would, try to make our life a photocopy to them. CJH, greetings to you. So, as a matter of fact, when I think about what went on between me and brother, the Happy Companion, I deleted the video. It was a live stream that I make on YouTube. I deleted it because I know that no matter how the situation, he is still my brother. You understand? Either we are into a better understanding or not into a better understanding, he is still my brother, depending on how he lives. And as a matter of fact, now I can tell, on my side, I can tell that me and brother, the Happy Companion, are one people. We are one people. We are moving forward in life with happiness. We are moving forward in life with building each other's lives. That is, he can advise me, I can advise him. We can do everything together. This is the real lifestyle of the black race. The movement of, people, going through together in everything. Say, Milton Craft, greetings to you. Sylvia Redley, blessed love to you. And, I enjoyed your birthday party, Mr. Milton Craft. I enjoyed your birthday party so much. That was about a week ago or so. So, as I'm saying, I once again send my sincerest apologies to brother, the Happy Companion. Whatever way you felt about what I said, whatever way you thought about what I said, look, it is high time for us to, deal with reconciliation, forgiveness, and moving forward. This is the kind of lifestyle that, we humans have to live. When you have a problem with each other, the best solution to the problem is first of all reconciliation. Right after the reconciliation, forgiveness. Right after the forgiveness, please try not to pretend like you forgive but not forgiving. Just make it clear from your heart. Just make it clear from your heart that, yeah, I'm ready for reconciliation. I'm ready for, mediations. I'm ready for understanding. I'm ready for forgiveness, and I'm ready for moving forward. So I send my warmest greetings and appreciation to the brother, you know, for accepting my apology, because we are one. So when we are one and having problems all the time, whereby a brother will see a brother like an enemy, a sister will see a sister like an enemy, a brother will see a sister like an enemy, and a sister will see like a brother like an enemy. When things comes to this point, it's like the system is shutting down completely. There is no unity again. There is no freedom again. There is no development again. There is no togetherness again. There is no building up again. All what we have to do is to just, tear apart, hate each other, and this is not the best solution to situations. So that is why I said that, in living together without problems, it consists of a lot of things that we have to consider. It consists of a lot of things. It consists with a lot of things that we have to think as people. And this is about matured mindsets. This is about matured mindsets. If we lack these matured mindsets to think as humans, then we'll always be in problem. You see, so it is high time. Meshia Wilson, greetings to you. Nathan Menu, greetings to you. And greetings to all the 23 or the 25 followers who are on this channel. That is our family who are on this channel right now. So you see, the best solution to our problems is within us. The best solution to the problems that we are going through, especially things that is going through on YouTube these days, the beefs, the defending, the throwbacks, and all of this. The solution is within us, but it isn't everyone who will be able to have the understanding to the solution. It's not everyone. Brother blind guy, his wife, their family, he said, I love the resolution you provide. We just have to communicate with each other in respect and can progress with maturity. Exactly. So the best thing is we have to communicate with each other with respect and move together as one big family. Sometimes when you disagree with my idea and I disagree with your idea, doesn't mean that it is the end of our life or it is the end of our journey, because there is so many options. There is so many things that we can do to make the changes. There is so many things. Now let me ask myself and ask you, the one who is listening to me right now. When I hate you and you hate me, what are we going to achieve? When I love me and you love me, when I love you and you love me, what are we going to achieve? There's a difference. There's a difference between hatred and love. There's a very big difference between hatred and love. In everything that we move on in life, in everything that we do in life, there's the disadvantages and the advantages. So the hatred part is like it's like the disadvantages side. And the loving part is the advantages side. So when we put away the disadvantages and move on with the advantages, which is the loving part, you see, at the end of the day, when I do something wrong, and then I think I've did something wrong, I'll come back to you and say, hey, please, bro, or hey, please, my sister, or hey, please, my uncle, or hey, please, my elder, or whatever. Please, this is what I did, which I think is not right. Kindly forgive me and let's keep moving forward. It's easy. No one can arrest you for saying I'm sorry. No one can insult you for saying I'm sorry. And then moreover, the most biggest part of saying I'm sorry is that it is only the strongest person who can say I'm sorry. The most weak person cannot say I'm sorry because they are weak. The mind is weak. And because the mind is weak, they look at the mind to be like it's strong, but it's weak. It is only a strong mind that can think and think and think again to come to the realization that this is what I did, which is not right, and I'm sorry. It's easy and simple. But why, it's hard for some people to understand that this is what I can do to just make life easier. You see, if we know this, as Black people, if we know this, we wouldn't send our problems to the courts where we have to to spend money for lawyers and judges and whoever works at the court to take our money for free and, find freedom and right for us. You understand? If we have this common understanding with I'm sorry and apologies, there is no way that we can send our problems or our anything to the courts because we already know what we're doing and we know how we guide our life and what guides our life. You understand? We know how we protect our life to move on in peace and in unity with, and the better understanding. So, my brothers and sisters, Karen Mothersill, greetings to you. Jerome Fox, greetings to you. And whoever is in the chat right now. The best solution is that, we as Black people has went through a lot. We have went through a lot of situations and circumstances. Salam, peace be unto you and our family at your side. My sister, the Global Green Book, peace be unto you. Salam. In Dagbale, I'll greet you, Anangula. Anangula in Dagbale means good evening. Agira. Agira in Dagbale means how are you doing? Sokambeula. Sokambeula means how is everyone doing? So just a quick Dagbale class there. So you see, if we are able to come to a better understanding in life this way, no matter how you are rich, no matter how you are poor, no matter how you are strong, no matter how you are weak, no matter how you can't do anything in life or whatever, you will still have peace in the society. The weak ones don't have to be down because of the strong ones. And the strong ones don't have to be stepping on the weak ones, to rise. It is not right. It is not right. My sister, Global Green Book, you said Sekam Peula. It is Sokam, 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 and then Bela, Beulawula, Sokam Beula, Sokam Beula, Sokam Beula. Sister Joyce Belvin's greetings and welcome to the channel. Sister Sinovia Relay, he said we have to stick to no matter. We have to stick together no matter what. Yeah, we have to stick together no matter what. Ama Akut, peace and blessings to you and our family at your side. Mr. Jagbane. Mr. Jagbane, this your name sounds like a Dagbane name, Jagbane, or a northern Ghanaian name. Blessings to you and our family at your side. So, two sisters living in Africa, greetings to you and blessings to you and the families at your side. So the realities about this conversation for tonight is all about, togetherness. Jagbani, I already said it. You are a Mampusi man, Mabia, Yambewula, Tumabewula, Sokambewula, Dama Zabewula, Ibera. This Mr. Jagbani man is our brother. Because I'm not gonna call him my brother, he is our brother. You see the Mampusi and the Gomba and the Nanumba. The Mampusi is our elders, like they are our elderly brothers. The Nanumba is our younger brothers, we the Dagomba. And then you see, it is like three different languages or three different kingdoms. Let me say three different kingdoms from the same ancestor, though there are other extended kingdoms from that same ancestor. That is the Red Hunter. I don't want to bring you into history. Mr. Jegwale Pumuso Kamtuma, please forward my greetings to everyone in the family. So let me come back to the conversation. You see, as humans, let's just, forget about black race or the black man or the black woman right now and come to our own selves as humans. Let's ask ourselves as humans, in order for a person to prosper in life, in order for a person to survive in life, in order for a person to live freely in life, in order for a person to have happiness in life, all what will take you to do this is peace. It is peace that can make you have all these things that are all these qualities that I've mentioned in life. So if we come to a stage in life where we don't have anything to laugh about, each and every day there is problems here, there is problems there, there is problems in our families, there is problems in our relationships, there is problems in our neighborhoods, there's problems in our societies, there's problems in our countries, there's problems in the world. If we come to this point in life, especially when it comes to a point that, um, women and children are, like the most weak ones. If we see these two race of life to be the weak ones, like women and children, it's high time for us to think very well as humans that all of us has the same blood. All of us has the same blood. When I cut myself, the blood that is going to come out from my body, or you cut yourself, that is the same blood that will come from your body. Sister Ama, good evening. How are you? Brother Anthony Yabua, Mimawaju, saying, if you are phoning in out, saying, what is saying, you see, in this time that we are, imagine struggling with, whatever is going on in the world, which is a general problem. Imagine struggling with it and at the same time struggling with someone because of misunderstanding. You see, at that point, everything that both of you will do will fail, because you see, there's this problem around the world, which is like COVID, and at the same time, there's this same problem that is going on within ourselves. If we are going to be dealing with problems that is, being attacked to us by our superiors, like when I say by our superiors, I'm talking about our oppressors. If we have problems that is being sent all over the world for people to be down by the oppressors, and we don't know how to deal with each other, to fix this problem, but rather try to create additional problems into that. This is a very big disruption. Natural, organic, blessed love, wagwan. You know, say, feel ira no, same. You know, I used to learn the Jamaican language a little bit some time ago, and I still want to learn it. So in this time, in this time, in this time, this is the time that we have to think generally about whatever we are doing in life. You see, there's a proverb that says that if you do good, you do for yourself. If you do bad, you do for yourself. Brother Anthony is here. Is a Ghanaian singer who says, "Uye boni a uye fa, uye papa uye fa, ese wara." If you do good, you do for yourself. If you do bad, you do for yourself. You see, uye boni a uye fa. It means that when you do bad, it's up to you. Uye papa, uye fa, that is from Ashanti. If you do good, you do for yourself. So it's very simple. It's very simple. The best thing that we have to do is to leave a legacy for our next generation. And by leaving the legacy for the next generation, how can we do to leave that legacy for them? How can we do for them to learn from us? And even we ourselves, how can we do to live together without problems? And that's what I'm saying. That's why I titled this video, How We Can Live Together Without Problems. Though it is hard to live together without problems, but how can we maintain our patience? How can we control our anger? How can we think about, what comes out from our anger? When a person is angry, you can do anything. When a person is angry, you can do anything, regardless of whatever the situation. But whilst you are in the status of your anger, like whilst you are in the midst of your anger, try to know what makes you upset before dealing with it. You have to first of all know what makes you upset before you deal with it. When you don't know what makes you upset before dealing with it, at the end of it, you will regret. And sometimes it isn't all about the regrets, but what you will do after you regret. You just see that at some point in this conversation, I said sorry to my brother, the happy companion. You see, we had a misunderstanding, and I have think about it several times and look like what this particular misunderstanding that we have, me and the brother is the same. We are all Africans. We have Africans and religion, like we have our traditions and religions and everything. So why should religion be our problem to a point where we have to part company? Like I said, no, I'm not making this happen. This is not going to happen between me and the brother. You see, everyone has the right to live happily and freely. And everyone has the right to, do whatever they want. But the best thing that we have to do is to look at humanity. Look at how we can build each other. Look at how we can lay foundations for the next generation. This our generation is weak or is getting weaker. But then the children that is coming up, that we call the next generations or the future leaders, what do we expect them to know? What do we train them to be, or how do we train them to be? How do we bring them up to be? This is all questions that we have to ask ourselves, and then come back to ourselves and realize and think very well that in everything that we do, it has to do with understanding. You understand? It has to do with understanding, because you see, every person, when I said knowing ourselves and everything about ourselves, you see, first of all, you have the mind to think. That is yourself. Everything that you decide in life comes out from your head. That is where the mind, that is where the thoughts and the everything begins. So when it comes to a point that you can't even decide to think about your actions and your reactions, and what you have to do to make peace prevail, then it's like there's something serious with you. It's like there's something serious that you have to rethink about again in your life. Sister Adrena Monage, greetings to you. Little Queen, greetings to you, and whoever is in the conversation. So the best thing is that as time goes on, we see we have did a lot of mistakes in the past, but as time goes on, we make amendments. You see, we maintain our lives, because it is said that your life, the life that you are living is your message to the world. So make sure it is inspiring. The life that we are living, the life that all of us is living, is our message to the world. So we should make sure that it is inspiring. Why do we have to make sure that it is inspiring? We have to make sure that it is inspiring because we have to live a life that is good enough to make life better and not to satisfy anyone. It is the life that you are living that will satisfy others, and that is the inspiring. It isn't good and it is not the best. When I meet a brother and the brother cannot look at my face and I can't look at the brother's face. Or when I meet a sister and the sister cannot look at my face and I can't look at the sister's face. You see, if it gets to this point in life, then we are not living in the world with peace anymore. We are living in war. Sorry. I'm having some Alvaro drink. So you are all invited. So you see, the best way for us to do is, as I'm talking about this, when it gets to a point in life where when we meet each other without happiness, it is very sad. It is very sad. Sister Sami's treasure, welcome. Greetings to you and our families at your side. You see, when we meet each other, when it gets to a point in life whereby when we meet each other in person, just let's take YouTube for example. You see, YouTube is a social media platform where we used to interact, where we used to, share ideas, which we used to, build up our businesses and everything. So when we reach a certain point at that social media platform, either YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, when we build a kind of relationship over there, which is about distraction, we should be able to know that for the fact that we are on that network, for the fact that we are on that technology, one day, as long as we are still alive, maybe I might meet you or you might meet me. So would it be good if we meet if we get to develop some relationships here with each other, and one day we just meet each other and then you walk by with your head turned in the opposite way, and I'll also walk by you. I'll just pass by you with my head point in the opposite side. What are we doing as humans? Just see what is going on there. What are we doing? Yeah, Sir Adam Albanowitz, you said there will always be problems in life, but we should ignore who are trying to bring us down. Yeah, in the typical way of living in Africa, when someone is bringing you down, you don't focus so much on what the person is doing is doing to you. But all what you have to do is to wish the person well. That is the typical African life style of living. When someone is bringing you down, you don't have to fight back, you know, to do something against the person, but you can prove to the person what the person is doing to you. If the person refuses and still does that to you, then you just let the person do whatever he's doing, as long as you know they can't bring you down. Me, for instance, whoever is doing anything to bring me down, I will first of all come out and say it. If it has to take me to defend someone, I will have to first of all come out and say it. But when the person keeps doing it, I'll be quiet and keep observing, because I know the person will pay for it. That's why I said, if you do good, you do it for yourself. If you do bad, you do it for yourself. It doesn't have to come by force for us to force people to know what the realities of life is. But then sharing this kind of information is one of the most important things that we can all benefit and understand from how we have to live. Easy and simple. But the problem is that, you see, in every part of the world, every society has got a way that they live. Every society has got a way that they live. If we all try to maintain our peace and order, to maintain our respect to each other, to maintain, oh, Brother Adam Albano, with this particular issues that you are bringing here, it's not exactly what the topic is. He said, the ones trying to take down ES and get between you both are probably unable to find a decent mate for themselves. Listen, I'm not talking about ES right now, you understand? She is highly protected. As we are talking about this particular issue right now, she is comfortably sleeping, you understand? She is in peace here. As long as she is here, you see, as long as she is here, you know, nothing escapes the eagle's eye. No one can do anything to her to bring her down. She has all the support she needs with regards to her project. She has all the support she needs with regards to living here. We are living here as family and we are protecting each other. You understand? So for that particular issue, I would plead you to even put that aside. It has been fixed already. Okay? Everyone fought for her, not only we here. All the brothers and sisters, brother the happy companion, brother my thoughts about everything, sister Sami's treasure, the African Unite Force. Look, there's a lot of brothers and sisters who have did this for her. You understand? This is what I'm talking about. We have to move together as one. You see, when the bad nuts try to sneak into us, we just know them and then protect each other and move forward. If they don't want to move forward in life with us, then that is up to them. They should remain where they are. You see, it's simple. They should remain where they are. If I'm embarking on a journey with you and you tell me I'm not going again, then I'll just move forward and leave you there. By the time you realize you have to chase and chase and get to reach me to be to live a proper life, then I'm gone. You understand? Like I'm gone. Claudia Valbron, greetings to you. My brother Patricia Smith, greetings to you. Yeah, to everyone who is here, greetings to you. So the best thing is, you see, we are people. No matter how our skill, no matter how our thoughts, no matter how our strength, no matter how our words, no matter how our weakness, no matter how the situation, we are human race. We are humans. So, and therefore, let's deal with things that will help us to live it with peace and happiness. And let's not try to cause confusions all the time. When things become this way, it brings confusion to the system. It makes the system become a standstill. It destroys others' future. And let me tell you something. Do you know that when a person is responsible and you cause this kind of problem into his or her life, then you have caused so much into the person's life entirely. Like when a person has children and you cause this into the person's life, you have ruined the person's life, and you have ruined the person's children's life, because the kind of peaceful mind that you have to have, or he would have to take care of the family, you will try to not distract the person. And by doing that, if the person is not strong enough, the person would put all his focus on the oppressor. And before the person realizes, then all the children will mess up. Yeah, Brother Adam Banovich, yeah, we built that special break. We molded that as special breaks yesterday. You will see it in the next video when we are about to, lay the iron mat. That is the rebars. We are going to use the rebars to make some iron mat on top of the underground water tank, before we make the concrete decking on the top and move forward with the next part of the project. So this is not time for this house project conversation. And so far, okay, thank you for that, and thank you so much for the reminder. You will get to see it. I will not hide anything from that project because we have to benefit. So as I'm talking about this particular situation, my brothers and sisters, just imagine how good and how sweet and how beneficial it takes to live in peace. The superior class, well, everything I read, bro, everything is fine. Just being here, sitting here by myself, thinking about the realities of life and how we have to live, freely without problems. You understand? The whole thing is that, you see, if we are all the same, like the realities about this situation is, Patricia Smith said to Sister Amma that, true, but people also need to leave people alone. It's true. What both of you are saying is true, but I want all of us to understand something. If our mindsets were the same, if we all happen to have the same mindsets, no one would have problem in this world. If our mindsets were kind of troubling mindsets, we would have all have troubles. If our mindsets were kind of going with good vibes and good thoughts, our life would have been very good. So you see, but the problem is we have different kind of mindsets. We have different kind of thoughts. Especially societies has, created a lot to us. Our oppressors has created a lot to us. Our systems has created a lot to our mindsets. And that is what keep crushing our heads together. So all of these situations, when we are going to deal with it, without staying focused and thinking about the realities of life, we will always be in the same position. We can't move forward. We can't move forward. We can't move forward. So the best thing we have to do as humans is to maintain our way of living. You see, maintain our patience, maintain peace, think about what we did and think about what we can do to fix it. Think about what happens to your sister. Think about what happens to your brother. Think about what your brother is going through and think about what you are going through. When we all think about this, when your sister is falling down, you lift your sister up. When your brother is falling down, you lift your brother up. And at that point, a sister can lift a brother up and a brother can lift a sister up. You see what I'm saying? Togetherness, understanding, reconciliation, forgiveness, moving forward, living in peace, maintaining our patience, doing away with certain things. Sometimes the best solution to some issues is to just let it go. By letting it go, you'll be free, especially when you're dealing with your fellow human. Yeah, my sister, literally organic, he said men do not take care of the women. They have children and they have children and they don't take the proper responsibility. So the woman left to fend for the children by themselves. Yeah, it's the reality. It's the reality. And this is very sad because as a man, before you have a child with a woman, you have to first of all make sure that as the woman is getting into your life, it is not all about the woman. Everything is not all about the woman. But then you have to also be mindful that as you and the woman is living today, as long as you are living together in a relationship, maybe tomorrow you have children. And you, the man, has to first of all think, as I'm bringing this woman into my life, can I provide for the woman? Can I provide accommodation for the woman? When she has children, can I accommodate for accommodation for them? Can I take care of the children's school? Can I take care of, can I feed the family? Can I do this? Can I do that? Can I do this? It is all of this that a woman will see about a man and support the man. You understand? It isn't every woman who depends on men completely. It isn't every woman who depends on their men completely. Sometimes they work like hand in hand. They work like, in a form of team. So the whole situation is, you see, all of this is part of how we can live together without problems. All of this is included in tonight's conversation. It is this kind of conversations that we don't bring or we don't remind each other that makes us weak and weak and weak each and every day. The reality is that the reality is that the world is getting crazy each and every day. That as the world is getting crazy, the world is still what it is. The world is still how God created it. God did not make any changes in the world. It is still what it is. It is we humans who are creating this among ourselves each and every day. It is we humans who are polluting the system. It is we humans who are destroying each other. It is we humans who are destroying nature. It is we humans who are bringing down each other. It is we humans who are, controlling each other. It is we humans who are attacking each other and everything. You understand? So first of all, the problem is, how can we do as humans to get out of this situation? This is not a good way of living. It's not healthy. You see me, for example, like me, when I have a problem with you, bet me within the next 5 minutes, 5 minutes is even too long. Within the next few minutes, look, I can just let it go and we'll be like we never had problem. And I'll not keep it in my heart. I'll just keep moving in life with happy. Because you need peace and I need peace. You need happiness in your life and I need happiness in my life. So in order for all of us to have the peace and the happiness, how can we do? If we have a problem, the best thing is to let go of the problem and keep moving on in life with peace. There's a lot of situations that is going on in the world. Sometimes when I look at it, I'll just smile. Because sometimes it will be like a very small problem, but the way others will lift it up, put flames on it, put more, like just put more power into it to make it ablaze, like to ablaze to destroy the world, to destroy humanity. Something that will just take a very small, like a very small conversation to solve. At the end of it, people will start to, start to put some more firewood into it to make it, to make the flames go higher. You see what I'm talking about? Sister CJ Williams said hello from the Caribbean. How are you doing? I'm good. I'm good, my sister. Hello from Ghana. Hello from Gabon Kingdom, Tamale, Ghana. How are you doing? How is our families at your side doing? How is everyone doing? Please forward my greetings to all our brothers and sisters in the Caribbean. Tell them, say, Miss everything I read. You hear me? So, brothers and sisters, you see, it's not easy for we humans to be living this way. It's not easy. And to those who are very observant in this kind of lifestyle that we live in, they will be worried. They will be worried. To all those who are experiencing what is going on around the world, especially in this 20th century, they would be worried because life has gotten us to a stage whereby only the strongest can survive, the weakest cannot survive. And when life is moving towards this direction, look, it is getting worse. Audrey Wilson, greetings from Tamale, Ghana. Blessings and peace be unto you and your family. Blessed love. GP, yes, good night to you. I wish you a very wonderful night, a very sound sleep, and a very joyful night. Till we meet again another time. May the blessings and the guidance of the Almighty God and our ancestors be with you. Have a wonderful night. Peace. So, you see, when we all come to a point in life where it takes only the weak to be down and the stronger one to be up, that is the time that we are bringing an end to our own selves and our next generations. But I'm telling you that in whatever way we do, MSLTP, blessed love to you. In everything that we do, even when we die, we should be mindful that you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. When we do mistake and bring this, our next generation this way, when we do mistake and leave this kind of, inhuman behaviors for our next generations, we would pay for it, no matter how the situation. It's not good. It's not good for us to be living this way. Not Stena. Yeah, ES is fine. Nothing is worrying her. You hear me? She just decided not to be on YouTube again for now. So that is her own business. You understand? She created a YouTube channel. She knows what is going on. And she says, I want to leave YouTube. I want to take a break. It's a decision. Remember that every man or woman has the right to decide their own destiny. You understand? So, and therefore, this is the time that she decided this way. She might come back. So she is happily here and nothing is worrying her. She's not at war with anyone here. And this is where she lives and this is where she has her happiness. So that is all. So thank you so much for sharing that. You see, sorry to say this, my brothers and sisters. I'm a very straightforward person. I'm a very straightforward person. When something is happening, I look at what is happening and look at how to deal with it. If I'm supposed to deal with it, I'll deal with it with the best way that I can, even when I have to deal with it with anger and then later come back and, work in solving it. You understand? Because it is said that sometimes it is said that if persuasion fails, force must apply. But then in everything that we do, even when the force is applied, it has to be applied in such a way that it is being applied to maintain peace and order and not to destroy. It isn't all force that I want it to destroy. Force is not all about destruction. Sometimes force can bring the maintenance of peace and order. You understand? So it is very simple and very easy for all of us to understand what we are doing as humans, for all of us to contribute to humanity and to make humanity have the best of what it can have or what it deserves. Sister Amma said at Prince Ayoko, that works very here. She is talking about what I'm saying. She said, Sister Amma said, that works very well here in Ghana, but people coming from other places have some serious issues that they have experienced and are not able to shake so easily. Yeah, I know, my sister, but you see, the whole thing is, as travelers, when a person is traveling, the person is traveling with so many reasons and purposes. But when you are moving to Ghana to live, as our motherland, first of all, you have to be ready to make some adjustments, because here we are living a life set that your brother is your brother, your sister is your sister. When this one is, having a problem, you will be there to support. When you are having a problem, the other one will be there to support. It's like a community movement and a family movement here. So no one is left alone to take care of their own business here, except when you want to live that life, then people will leave you to live that life. You understand? People will not worry you. You just have to live that life. Greetings to Nat Turner. Nat Turner, you said it's good to hear that she's an adult woman. She can decide what she wants to do. Yeah, but everyone knows that she's an adult. All of us who are into this conversation are adults, and each and every one of us has to live our life. But then we have to make sure that we live in a life that is good enough to satisfy us as long as humanity. And with regards to our presidents, I'm not talking about politics anymore. Whatever they want to do, they should do. When they break, I do what I do for my living, and they also do what they do for their living. So I don't care about what they're doing, because if I'm going to care so much, it will be another distraction in my life. It will take me for the rest of my life to take care of, or to talk about all what the yet to come and the current present is doing. So I don't even bother what they do again. Because if I like it or I don't like it, they will still do what they are doing. Brown coat, blue, greetings to you. You said happiness and joy to you from Chicago. Prince Ayoko, thank you for sharing your insight and all your projects with us. I hope to have a great night. Yeah, I wish you all the best for the night, and thank you so much for, watching. Yeah, Sister Andrea Monet, soon or one day in the near future, you will touch base with the motherland. Work for it, Jamal. Hi, bro. How are you? How is life? Jugi Babu Vlog Life. Respect. Respect to you. I don't know either it's I sister or I brethren. We not know. Divi said, looking great. Thank you so much. So, family, I think we have a lot to talk about this particular issue, but um, I think I've shared enough. This is something that we have to talk about almost all the time, or almost each any time that we have the opportunity. Smooth frequency. Greetings to you. Blessed love. Kim Obijaku. Hello. How are you doing? MSLP said about the baobab tree. The baobab tree in Dagbanle, we call it Chua. In Dagbanle, we call the baobab tree Chua. Then we call the leaves Tuvari, and we call the leaves of the soup to carry or kuka. It is the Hausa that calls it kuka. It's because we are migrated from Nigeria, we also call it kuka sometimes. So it is an ancestral tree that was being planted way back, way back. Some of them were planted way back around the 14th, the 12th, and the 16th centuries. Even some of them were planted in the 11th centuries. These baobab trees that we have here are very old trees. It was being planted to create boundaries, and it was being planted as spiritual trees. You understand? So the purpose of the baobab tree is so much, and it is a medicinal tree. It cures sickle cells. The skin cures sickle cells. You don't have to add anything to it. You just get the skin, you dry it. When you cut the skin, you dry it, you grind it into powder, then you use it as tea. It cures sickle cell. Ama Akut said at Prince Ayoko, true indeed. It has taken me 10 years to heal, and I'm still healing. True indeed. I'm looking forward to moving to Ghana myself. I am engaged to someone in Kumasi. He's a chief as well. Thank you so much, and I'm very happy and pray that things will work very well with you and the chief. And I pray that you have peace of mind to settle with him, and you have all the best it takes to live in Ghana for free, and with peace and love, blessed love. My sister Amaka Akut. Ibrahim Taylor, he said, Prince Ayoko, is that your photo under the track? Yeah, that was way back, bro. That's my picture under the track. I was doing a blacksmith job there. Remember, I'm a blacksmith and a welder. So in that particular picture, I was doing a blacksmith job. I just don't wanna. I should have bring that picture out, but just hold on for a second. So let me see if I'll be able to. No, it's not about that. to waste my time tonight on this particular topic. One day I'll show you a lot of pictures in the past. You know, it's been 24 years. I've been 24 years in this job. So that was way back from 1996 up to date. But that particular picture was taken in the year 2000. So from 2000 to 2020. Just imagine. Adam Albanovich says, wish I could get someone to send me one of those 3-wheel dump trucks, like deliver stuff to you sometimes as present. Yeah, these 3-wheel dump trucks, they are not expensive here. We call them tricycles. My brother, the blind guy, his wife, his family, they want me to bring this conversation into another level. You said pictures from the past with the stories will be appreciated. Okay, let me just show you some 1 or 2 pictures. See, the problem is when I'm going to take you through pictures, they will break us. You see all this. These are my pass. All these are my pass. That's my pass. You see picture number 1. That was when I started my animal farming. Just by the roadside, I was, bathing my animals. You can see I was just bathing my sheep with my my apprentices around me. It's so much, very, very much. And this was when I was working in Accra in the year 2008. This was at Abundance with God Metalworks. I am the one with the red helmet. I'm the one here. This is me. And this picture, as you can see it, you see the way I was at the time. I was welding. This picture is over 20 years. That was around 22 years ago. So, and this is my master's. You see, so this is my master in the picture, Alhaji Imam Suleiman Mampila here. That is him here. And this is his younger brother, Master Abdallah. And this is me at the middle. That was in 2012 on my firstborn's naming ceremony. So this particular stories is so much. And this is the master who taught me the welding, the man with the cape. You see him, the man with the cape in this picture. And I was the one with the black shirt. You see how I was at the time. So the one here, the one right here with the cape, he's dead. May his soul rest in perfect peace. He was called Master Lefty. His real name was Zachariah. He's the one that taught me the welding. So there are 3 brothers in the shop. There are 3 brothers in the shop. And this is a picture of my late father. So we are bringing the conversation into a very different level, which brother, the blind guy, his wife, their life requested for. So I'm just looking for one particular picture to show you. And that will be all. Later when we come into the issue of the pictures, then I'll have some time for it. So you see, what we're talking about in life is very serious. It's very serious for us to deal with who we are in life and to deal with our purposes in life. Else, we'll always have problems with each other. Let's maintain our peace. Let's maintain our patience. Let's bury our differences. Let's think about togetherness. Let's think about forgiveness. Let's think about reconciliation. And let's think about how we can move forward with peace and harmony. This is the picture you were talking about, bro. See it? See the picture that I posted tonight? That's the picture. This was on the 22nd of January 2007. It was on the 22nd January 2007. The date is back here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it well. It's on the 22nd of January 2007. I always write some of my pictures. I have my days on them with my pen. So you see, in life, life has a lot to offer. Life has a lot to offer. If we make it easier for ourselves, it's gonna be easy. When we make it tougher for ourselves, it's gonna be tough. But then, upon all these kind of troubles that is going on, how can we do? How can we do to live comfortably and peacefully without problem? That's the question. We have to always live together in peace. We have to always live together with harmony. We have to always live together, with understanding. We have to be strong as humans, mentally strong, physically strong. You understand? Serious. These are some of the struggling days in the workshop. These metals that I was carrying on my chest was the particular round metal that I have, it weighs over 200 kilos. It weighs over 200 kilos as you see it like that. And it was on top of a frame. We have gone in it with so much in the past, serious. And that is what makes us strong, serious. Yeah, you said you haven't aged much, Prince Ayoku. Yeah, I'm 38. I'm 38. I'm just a young man, very young man, 1982. I'm a 1982 born, very young, you understand, and energetic. In this picture, we were building an articulator truck, a trailer. That was in Accra. You can see some of the trailers on the side of the picture. Yeah. So these are some of my previous jobs. You see this trailer. You see this trailer. We built this trailer in 2008. So there's a lot of situations going on around the world that when we talk about it, it has to take people with a lot of time to think about it, because sometimes you see the problem is that when someone is talking about something, it's like they are kind of, just making fun or just saying something because they feel like talking. This issue isn't about, just feel like talking. But it's something that when we all think about in life, we can come back to ourselves. Serious. Imagine when you are happy and I'm happy, how we can move life forward if we are all happy. If we are all happy with peace, without any kind of beefs, without any kind of hatred, without any kind of distraction, without any kind of confusion, without any kind of misunderstanding. This was when I worked at the West African Gas Pipeline in 2005. This was on the 7th of January 2005. So you see, it is something that we have to do as humans. And look at the struggling days. You see me with the hammer. This was in the struggling days. Very serious. So sometimes it's very hard in life. You have to go through a lot of situations in order, to survive. But in the course of doing it, at some point you might feel like, you don't know what you're doing because you're getting tired and tired and tired. You will lift all kind of metals. You will do whatever. Just look at this metal that I was, holding on my chest. Very, very heavy, but you have to do that. So, with regards to what I'm talking about, with how we can live in peace, there's a lot of things that we have to do in life that can move us forward. That can move us forward. And this was when I was working at the Coca-Cola bottling company of Ghana. So there's a lot of things that we can do that can move us forward. But the problem is how we can understand each other, how we can move forward without these problems. That's the biggest problem that we face in life. How to easily forgive, how to reconcile, how to mediate, how to how to just sit and have some common talks with understanding and bury our differences and move forward. That one alone is a major challenge to us as humans, especially with the black race. Look at how we are doing to each other these days. Look at the problems that is going on all over the world these days. In Africa, in any parts of the world, look at how people are dying. Just look at what is going on. If we have all these understandings and peace and moving forward, there will never be something like that. There will never be something like that. You see, if we bury our differences, if we try to maintain our anger, if we try to be obedient to each other, if we try, though not like say obedient, if we try to respect each other, if we try to humble ourselves, no matter how the situation, if we try to make peace prevail, at the end of it, it will be good. If we share ideas, if we share our knowledge together, just imagine, to my fellow Jamaicans, you see, this particular picture was taken on the same day that I posted. Sorry, on the next day that I took this picture. The next day after I took the picture, I posted today. So as you can see me with that Bob Marley shirt. So the whole thing about life is, is simple and hard. But sometimes someone will do something to you, and at the time that you are upset, you say you can never forgive the person. But when you move forward in life for a while, you will decide to, reconcile and, just forgive the person and move forward. Especially when you don't have anything to lose. And this is our mom. That's our mom. Mom is still alive and strong and thinking. So we have to be very, very mindful of what we are doing and who we are, because things is getting out of hand, my brothers and sisters. Things is getting out of hand. There's this one last picture that I want to show you and call it the night. Things is getting out of hand, and we don't try to even look at what is happening. We always focus on bringing down each other, bringing down each other, bringing down each other. What are we going to benefit from it? What? Destruction. You see, destruction. It is only destruction that we can get from it and nothing else, because all what I see about what is going on is all about destruction. This is the picture that I want to show you for the last time before I move. You see this man in the picture, this man. You see this man in the picture, the man with the red shirt at the middle on top of the tank. That's the current king of Tamale. Though he was very much older than me at the time, but he's the current king of Tamale. This picture was taken as a group picture when we were learning. And I'm the one with the blue shirt here. I'm the one here with the blue shirt holding the heavy hammer. So that's the last picture that I want to show you. When you see a picture of me and the king of Tamale, maybe you might think like we are a very big family for a long time. We are friends for a long time. So you see how we develop our relationships. We develop our relationships from childhood and then just move with it till the end of our lives. So you see, it is very serious. It is very serious for us to think about this as people. Akan Trapsman said, Wafa, Mipacho, Mipe shop watermale. Yo, Minya, Mati, Upe shop watermale, Aubanyana, a dear in Jumana Uye, and a dear in Jumana Uyo. Well, you said offer, you said my uncle, Mipacho, please, Mipe shop, I want a shop in Tamale. That's how his Akan language is translated. And I said, okay, no problem. You can get a shop in Tamale at Brother Akan's Trashman. But how, or let me say, what job do you do before we can know how to do? You understand? It's easy. It's a open shop or Tamale, Tamale, Yebekasa. Why? Then my WhatsApp number +23354282252. Shop or Tamale. We shop adia. I'm shop or Hawaii. We can do what we can do for you to get a shop here. I'm talking about Brother Khan's tribesman. So, Sister Basira Gates, greetings to you, my sister. Greetings to you. Yeah, time for a change, but then you have to change yourself. You understand? Once you are able to change yourself, believe me, everything that you do with people will move freely and fairly and happily and togetherness. You understand? Lashonas, greetings. How are you? Oh, Andrea Money said I need to get back to practicing my tree. And so to me, who said you have to know how you have to do to get back. You understand? So there's a whole lot of things moving on around the world, and seriously, we are getting down each and every day as Black people. We are getting down each and every day. But then we have to be very serious with what we are doing. Else, if we did not take time, things will not work well for us, and the next generation will be the most people that will lose, because it's not good for us to live this way. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. My sister Zoo Sunshine, good evening to you, and good evening to our family at your side. How are you doing? How is our family at your side doing? Mapul or Mapule is, you said that picture though. Which picture are you talking about? I have a bunch of pictures here, which is, I stopped taking pictures. I stopped taking pictures, when we started to have these Android phones. That was when I stopped to have, I stopped to take, to start taking pictures. And I think that was quite recently, because when I say I stopped taking pictures, it would be like some 3-4 years ago, because I wasn't so much into Android phones. I was like more into like this kind of phones because of the metal works that I was doing and so on. So whenever I buy an Android phone, it damages early. So, but as I left the work for the apprentices and start to get into my livestock business and investing on my lands and everything becomes easier. So, but I'm still a very serious welder. I'm even expecting to go to Takoradi either January or sometime earlier this year for a contract. I'm going to do some work on some 6 tracks there. So I think when I'm there, if it goes through and when I reach there, I think everything will be fine. Ama I could say thanks for sharing those pictures. You're welcome. Sister Basira said, if the Black man and woman research our history, they will see we come from greatness, and maybe they will act regal and not ghetto. This is the reality about it. What you said is 100% true. But how people have to do that, how people have to think about it is the problem. Um, Naturally organic said, I'm in the livestock business to have cows. Look, make more serious. It's very profitable and very this thing. I have been in it since 2009. Since 2009, I have been in that job because I started that job, went to Accra, came back, and continue with it. So whilst I was in Accra working, I was already having my animals here. Ibrahim Taylor said, Prince Ayoko, we have continental African living in the diaspora, got the message and working hard to come back home with diaspora borders to God. Sure, bro, we are all one, and there's no reason. We don't have any reason not to live together. We don't have any reason to not to be able to live together in peace. We have reason to live together. We have every reason to live once again in peace, just like our ancestors did before all these separations and everything came along. So it's high time for us to, get to the bare facts and, just try to live together in peace again. You understand? So, my brothers and sisters, this is where I'm going to bring the conversation to an end for tonight. All of a sudden, I'm going. Velin Gose, wow, you just come and I'm going. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Blessed love and peace be unto you and our families at your side. I've been here for almost over an hour now, and it's getting maybe I might have some few things to think about what I have to do tomorrow before I go to sleep. So I thank you so much, and sister, for coming late. Please kindly follow the video later or watch the video later. But I'm sorry you did not come on time. Sorry. So to all our families who has taken part in this live stream, please don't forget to like and share this video. Please. Thank you all for your time. Thank you all for your patience. Thank you all for your understanding. And thank you all for your advices. Thank you, thank you so much. I really appreciate you all. I pray that the Almighty God and our ancestors will continue to keep us united. You see, united we stand, divided we fall. You understand? Together we can move forward with peace and harmony. Have a wonderful night. Have a peaceful night and enjoy your night. Good night. Peace.